Let's discuss now the mode of group data. Again, we have here the formula in finding the mode of group data. The formula is we have mode equals the exact lower limit of the modal class denoted by LMO plus your d sub 1 all over the sum of d sub 1 and d sub 2 then multiplied by our class interval. So what is d sub 1? D sub 1 is getting the difference between the highest frequency and the preceding frequency in the given frequency distribution table. Then our D sub 2, this is obtained by getting the difference of your highest frequency and the succeeding frequency in the given frequency table distribution. So let us find out the mode of our frequency distribution table. So here, to determine our mode, first you are going to determine your modal class. To find out your modal class, you just have to look at what is the highest frequency of our distribution table. Based from our example, our highest frequency is 8. This is 8. So to find out 8, you can find your modal class. It belongs here. Okay? It belongs here. So your modal class lies at your class interval 45 to 49. So that is the first way in determining your modal class. You just have to look at the highest frequency in your distribution table. Then after that, you are going to determine what is your D sub 1. So D sub 1 is the difference of your highest frequency. Our highest frequency is 8. So we have 8 minus, you subtract 8 and the preceding frequency. So we have 5. Then the answer now is equal to 3. Then our D sub 2 is equal to subtracting your highest frequency and your succeeding frequency. So we have 8 minus 4, that is equal to 4. So this is your D sub 1 and that is your D sub 2. So it's pretty simple, okay? You just have to determine your D sub 1, you're just going to subtract your highest frequency and your preceding frequency. Then to determine your D sub 2, just subtract your highest frequency and your succeeding frequency based from our given distribution table. Now, let us determine our mode. So our mode now, we have mode is equal to the exact lower limit of our modal class plus we have d sub 1 all over the sum of d sub 1 plus d sub 2 then multiplied by our class interval. So our mode now is equal to the exact lower limit. The exact lower limit of our modal class is 44.5 plus our d sub 1 is 3. So we have 3 all over d sub 1 plus d sub 2. We have 3 plus 4 then multiplied by our class interval which is equal to 5. So our mode is equal to 44.5 plus 3 all over 7 multiplied by 5. So our mode is equal to 44.5 plus 15 all over 7. Now our mode is equal to, what is 15 divided by 7? So 15 divided by 7 is equal to, approximated is equal to 2.14. So 44.5 plus 2.14. Now, we will add now plus 44.5, that is equal to, so our mode now is equal to 46.64. That is our mode. Okay, so let us go to our modal class. This is our modal class, okay? So that is our modal class, and it ranges from 45 to 49. We can find 46.64 from that class interval where your modal class belongs. So these are the steps in determining your mode using group data distribution.